It's spring and it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the time that people start doing renovations at their home and you don't get a proper hour of rest. The time that you have allergies and you've got, a runny nose and red, itchy eyes. Yeah, but it's also the time of flowers. It's a time that people go out in their gardens and, they seed little seeds and they grow flowers that bloom very beautifully. Now that I think about it, I gotta go and get some seeds and help them grow, and I need to do it fast because, spring is here and you think that all this is irrelevant, but here we're talking about Gartenbau. What's up, meeples? This is Helena from Helena Plays Games, and today in this BGR network preview we're talking about Gartenbau. Gartenbau is a 2 to 4 player game that takes around 30 minutes to play. In this game, players take the role of gardeners who need to make their garden with beautiful flowers fast in order to get the most victory points. Let's see a bit of the components and let's see about how the game plays. In this game, you're gonna get several seed cards, several plant cards, several flower tiles, as well as different resources and tokens, along with rulebook and a very nice box to fit everything inside. In the beginning of the game, players are dealt 5 flower cards. From those, they keep 1 and pass the remaining 4 to the player on their left. Then they add this 1 to the 4 they take, keep 2 and pass the 3 to the player on the left, so on and so forth until they keep 3 and add 2 to their hand, at which point they just discard 1 card from their hand in order to have 4 cards only in their hand. And this is the drafting phase of the game that happens right after the setup. There are 4 actions that you can do throughout the course of the game. First, you can get and plant seedlings. For each of the seedlings that you pass, you need to leave 1 resource on them. The second action you can do is take plants. Simply give to the pool the resources needed and acquire the plant. The third action you can do is plant a flower. Simply put the flower over the plants that are specified on the card. Last action is you can take 3 resources from the pool, only 2 though can be of the same type. The game has a puzzle element when it comes to planting the seeds in your garden. This is how it goes. Place in front of you 2 seedlings of the same plant type. In order for the plant to grow over those seedlings, you need to place the plant card over 2 different seedling cards. The same rule applies for the flowers. Meet the growing requirements of the flower and then place it over the corresponding plant cards. This is it, everybody. This is Gartenbau. This was a preview copy, so the components are not final. You should expect to get something different and of higher quality when you actually get the game if you back it on Kickstarter. The game takes around 30 minutes to play and it gives out a wonderful feeling of an abstract game. Each of the things that you do in the game matter as choices, both standing alone as well as in the context of all the other choices that you have to make in the game. The game has a lot of strategy as well as tactics, and everything that you do matters. You have some actions that are no-brainers. You need to get that seedling now. You need to get those resources now because you want to get a flower next from the market. However, the whole puzzle element when you actually build your garden is a part of a larger strategy. Drafting the flowers in the beginning of the game is something that is going to take some time for you to get a gist of, because it needs like 3 or 4 plays in order to understand all the powers and how they combine with each other in order to create the best garden possible in order to score the most victory points. These flowers that you're going to get in the beginning of the game play a huge role for all the seeds that you're going to get, the way you're going to plant them, the flowers that you're going to bloom. The game is going to move very fast regardless of the number of players, so you're not going to see any downtime while you play. There are some things that you want to do pretty fast because you want to be the first one to score the 4 flowers in the garden. You want to be the first who's going to get the specific plants from the market because you're not going to pay as many resources as the others, but at the same time you need to take your time in order to develop a strategy. So as you go around the table, there are going to be some rounds which are going to be super fast, but then there are going to be some others that require a little bit more thinking. This creates several feelings while you play the game. So you have the whole rush that you need to do things fast, and you slow your pace down a bit, which creates a wonderful feeling throughout the course of the game. The game is currently on Kickstarter, and you can find the link in the description below. If you liked what you saw, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button to the BGR channel. And if you like me, make sure you follow me in my social media. Until next time.